days in bad neighborhoods, but there's a new disturbing trend, kids doing them on their smartphones. The result, deadly consequences, and it's on the rise due to this pandemic we're in. Brianna is live with how parents can spot them on the phones. Hey, Brianna.
Well, we know kids, especially teens, have spent much of this past year online, and mental health experts say that's led to more opportunities for them to experiment. In some cases, buying drugs without their parents knowing until it's too late.
First, it happened at school. Then the school shutdowns during the pandemic didn't matter.
It happened a lot through the smartphone. It happened a lot once we started realizing, then she kind of started sneaking it into like social media instant messaging.
This mom, who asked we keep her and her 16-year-old daughter anonymous, lived a nightmare this past year.
In the beginning, it was marijuana, but that slowly turned to LSD. There were pills involved of an unknown substance, fentanyl at times.
Her daughter found every way possible to get drugs. Her parents got her into an outpatient substance abuse program, but it didn't work.
Even there, she relapsed 2 to 3 times and ended up having to go to a residential treatment wilderness program.
Rehab, a place this mom never thought her daughter would go to. But her teen certainly wasn't the only one struggling with this.
We lost 2 students last week to the same type of overdose. These substances are much more potent than they used to be, and one pill can be laced with something that is lethal.
Katie McPherson is a youth mental health expert in the East Valley and says the pandemic has made the problem skyrocket. According to Maricopa County officials, nearly 1,800 people died from drug overdoses in 2020, almost double the rate of the year before.
They're not texting anymore. They're Snapchatting, and if their parents are locking down on Snapchat, then they're going around it and finding another app.
The problem with Snapchat, they don't allow third-party apps to monitor, something the Scottsdale Recovery Center sees a lot of teens using for that reason.
Well, there's a lack of accountability since the picture will disappear.
Luckily, this mom's daughter is now almost 6 months substance-free, but she says drug abuse could very well have taken her life.
So I was terrified that was going to happen because she was so trusting of the people who were giving her drugs.
So parents, what can you do to prevent something like this from happening before it's too late? Well, those mental health experts say apps like Bark and Go Guardian are great third-party monitoring apps for your child's phone. But that mom we talked to said physically just take your child's phone and look at it. Make sure they're not engaging in anything inappropriate. And she says really just spend time with your kids. Let them know you're on their side and involved in their lives. Reporting live tonight, Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.
And some good advice for those parents, Brianna. Thank you. Also, some good news tonight on the fight against this pandemic. We continue to see the number